found myself having to go in, take the rest out, and then having to re-tape on top of it. So make sure you get as much as you possibly can. Of course, if you have like just a little bit on there, it's not going to really matter that much. I'm just saying, if you still have like a whole layer, because you're kind of lazy like me, and try to cheat your way through, because I found myself cheating a lot of way through this. I didn't tape a lot of it on parts, and so like I found out that the top of the head part for mine was really soft, and so I had to go and crinkle a lot, and I found myself spotting a whole bunch of areas. So now you're done with the cast. I'm gonna call it that for like now on, and you gotta just pretty much put that to the side. On the my other video that I had like for the beginning, you saw me making like the wooden part. That's gonna be like pretty much the skeleton. And for the skeleton, you have to get it. Make sure it fits inside there really nice and snug. Not really snug, because you want to have like parts of it has to be loose, parts of it has to be actually fit. It explains it all inside the video. Because once you watch the video, I think I explained it pretty well. I haven't looked at the second one. I only put the first one up there right now, and I decided I wanted to get this over with right now, and so I'm not even done with it. And by saying I'm not done, it's just a simple part that I'll explain later that I'm not done with. It's not like a big part that's going to be like all chaos and stuff, and I didn't get it done, and then I'm explaining it, but it's not going to really matter. When you have that skeleton part done, let me show you an example, because this I only have half of it left, and mine looks all weird because it's been crushed under so many things, and I don't know where my other half is. But this would be like this part of my face. This part of my face. And what you're gonna do is that you're gonna have to put Vaseline in there. I believe that's the next step. When you have it all on there good, make sure you made sure that it fits in there. I'm gonna put Vaseline all in there, and it gets it really sticky because this is still covered with Vaseline. Even though I had it like in there for like good months, because I haven't really worked on this project that much. Senior year, you know, a lot of craziness and stuff. And so, sorry, I heard people talking outside my door, so I got kind of distracted. Put the Vaseline on there, and you're gonna put it back on the skeleton, and you're gonna staple the bottom around it. So like the wooden part, you're gonna staple that. I believe I explained that inside the video. If I didn't, I just did it right now. So I guess it's important to read all the sections, and I'm only gonna put the finishing, like the website on the last one, because I kind of want you to look at the rest of the videos. So you have that stapled on there. You have the cast, and you have the skeleton all in there. And so now you're gonna buy this foam, and this is what it looks like when it's all pretty much done. When it's all fluffed up and stuff. You're gonna get that. It's gonna be called Great Stuff. It's expandable foam, and it's a type that you're supposed to get in supposed to be non-something. Yeah, I didn't get the list. I guess it would have been, you know, kind of important if I actually grabbed the list before I started this. But it was like a last minute thing I decided I wanted to do to get out the way. And so, well, it was already 11 minutes. Okay, try look this all up. Now I'm gonna have to make another part. If I have too many long pauses, I'll make sure I cut it out. Anyway, so you grab the Great Stuff, and you're gonna make sure you have like some type of like, I had to find a box that I had to put mine in, and make sure it's like long enough for it. And you're gonna set the mannequin, well, not the mannequin, the part upside down. So that's another reason why it's kind of flat under there. Just gonna put it upside down, both halves, and so you're gonna fill in this foam at the bottom. So you might have to grab 2 straws to make the hose deeper, so it goes all the way to the bottom. And this next part is really important because I didn't do it because I'm lazy, and I had a lot of stuff to do that day. I guess I wasn't really lazy. I was kind of rushing, and make sure you're doing this on a day that you have a lot of time, because I messed mine up. It's not really messed up, I guess, but I don't know. So you're gonna put the foam in there, and you're gonna want to have it dry for a little bit. You're gonna want to take time to let it finish drying. Have like a layer, and it's done drying, so you move up to another layer. So like this part of the head is done. Like this, have it like for enough so that this won't still be wet while the top is already done drying. So you want to have that kind of dry so it evens out. Because for mine, mine it just kind of didn't turn out right. You're gonna do that until you get to the top, of course, and then you're gonna have like a big puff when it's finally all done, especially the top, and you're just gonna grab a saw and just cut that off. And you're gonna get something similar to this, probably better than this. And this is my little, I call it Two-Face. This actual name is I called it Grandmama, because that's actually what my uncle wanted to name it. So I was like, okay, I guess it's called Grandmama. So this is because I rushed and I didn't let it dry all the way. If you can see in here, this kind of has like a little bubble right here, because it's like really hard, and that's where foam got in there, because mine, it didn't want to fully dry, so I had to poke holes in there so that can finally dry. And a lot of it did dry, but as you can see, that part it didn't. It just decided it was going to evaporate instead, and so the other half, I guess, was really sticky, and it might have got thrown away. That reason being why. Okay, so I think that's about it. The part that I'm not finished with is that, you see, I was thinking I was going to fill in the rest, but I kind of didn't really want to do it. So when I'm sculpting, I'm just gonna have to get extra clay to fill in that part. And I'm not gonna worry about it after that, because I really don't want to. And to make sure that the foam really doesn't come off, it's recommended to, and because it's really sticky right now, it's covered with Vaseline still. I have spray paint. I'm gonna spray it around it. I have black spray paint or silver or something, and so that's pretty much the final part of it. I guess you can put a hat on it, and that's really final. But that's really the final part. I call it skin, and so you have, first part is to make the cast, second skeleton, the third is the foam, which I call it the meat muscle, and then if you want to add spray paint, I guess it's recommended too, because this makes it kind of easier because it doesn't stick to everything. Add skin, spray paint skin. So then you have your little person, and you're pretty much done. So I hope I explained that clear enough. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, drop it down in the comment section, or they might have changed it. It might be over there. I don't know, YouTube is weird sometimes. Just leave a comment. And if you want to know what I'm making, I can't tell you everything, but I already have like some clay. See? This is NSP right here, and I had to actually go to a special store just to get some of this. It was like 2 hours away from me. I think it's easier just to go to a store, because then you don't have to pay for shipping, but in retrospect, you're paying for extra gas on your own. So I don't know. It depends on the person. I have people who can go down there who commute back and forth for a lot, and so they can go. They said they'll be happy to get some extra clay for me if I needed some. So that's pretty much a little behind the scenes of what I'm going to be making. I'm making a helmet. In case some of you don't know, I'm making a helmet, and I guess I can tell you off the game, well, off of what I'm making it based off of. I'm a super Halo fan. If I pointed at my camera over there, you'll see like 2 posters over there from Halo. It's actually from Halo 3. But the helmet I'm going to make from it, I think I'm making a Halo 4 helmet. I'm just going to sculpt it and try to get it as close as I can, possibly. and then it's gonna be after I'm done with that, I'm gonna obviously have to make like another cast, and it's gonna be totally different from the mannequin cast, and I have to put some type of plastic in there, so that'll be another video, of course. That'll be sometime in the future, hopefully before I go off to college. Hopefully I go to college. And yeah, because when I go to college, I know I'm not gonna be able to do all this stuff. It's gonna be strictly like when I go home, or if I get I guess I just have to be going home and, you know, do all this stuff, and then technically I'm just gonna stop talking because I can't remember what I'm saying. I just broke off a piece of my mannequin right now. So that's pretty much it. I hope I helped explain that a lot and help some of you guys who's thinking about maybe doing this. It's a good, like, little cheat way to do it. And to make a quick skeleton, that's your measurements. Let's, of course, have Two-Face over here. And yeah, if you put some like clay on there, it should just be perfect. Honestly, I made mine a little bit bigger, the head wise anyway, because like when I did my head, it kind of like bloated up. I don't really think I have a big head, but it kind of bloated up. So yeah, I guess it's like about even. I did it in a mirror, and they said like my parents did, it was like kind of the same size. So that should be it. So just make sure you take your time with this, honestly, because you have better results if you don't rush. Slow and steady wins the race all the time. Unless, you know, you're on steroids. Don't do steroids. Don't do drugs, kids. So yeah, that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.